Snipers, you have to see what's happening to the Bitcoin price this Saturday. As I was at the pool on our Discord, and one of our top contributors posted this chart of Bitcoin dominance inside of a descending triangle. And so I had to get this video update out to you guys because, not a surprise, the most accurate cryptocurrency channel on the internet here at youtube.com/snipers, we predicted this on the dot, talking about altcoins potentially seeing strength during the weekend as Bitcoin dominance was rejecting 44%, which we knew was in a channel and was approaching the midpoint of the channel, and that was a resistance. But Terabad, shout out to you, thank you so much. We have the #1 Discord community in the world as well for the cryptocurrency market, discord.gg/profits. I really appreciate you posting the descending triangle that Bitcoin dominance in. So I'm gonna piggyback off of you, Terabad, and talk about, not only do we have a descending triangle here for Bitcoin dominance, which, if you don't know, that's a very positive thing, because if we are seeing Bitcoin dominance come down, that means that fear is leaving the cryptocurrency market and capital is not too fearful to go into altcoins. And typically we will see Bitcoin go up in price while Bitcoin dominance is coming down. And we know already Bitcoin dominance decoupled away from the DXY. In 2017-18, as the DXY moved up, Bitcoin dominance moved with it. This time around, it didn't happen. And so Bitcoin dominance has actually been in a bearish trend for quite some time. We haven't yet said that we've confirmed a full-on reversal. And so if we see this rejection play out, and this is why altcoins are up today, not a surprise. Smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm for the most accurate cryptocurrency technical analysis on the internet. So not a surprise, altcoins are up this weekend. Bitcoin, we know already, testing 38,000 inside of the range with a resistance of 41,950. We haven't yet even came down to 38,000. That's bullish. So here's my piggyback off of what you posted, Terabad. Not only do we have a descending triangle for Bitcoin dominance, which is extremely bullish for Bitcoin, but if we were to look at the Bitcoin USDT spot price, and we were to actually change the chart to a line chart, which will only factor in the closes, we actually are inside of an ascending triangle with the Bitcoin to USDT pairing. And so what about that, snipers? We've got a very bullish and strong puzzle piece of Bitcoin dominance inside of descending triangle, while Bitcoin to the USDT pairing is inside of an ascending triangle, which is a bullish pattern. If we're to look at the potential target of this ascending triangle, then we're looking at a potential breakout for Bitcoin to maybe around the $56,000 level. If we were to look at our snipers chart, which has the most important support and resistance levels in red where there's volume, that would mean that Bitcoin potentially comes, as we've been talking about, to break 44,800. We validate this Adam and Eve bottom to target the $58,000 resistance. And that would also be in conjunction with the ascending triangle that we're in. Do you guys think that that is on the table? I certainly think that it's on the table, and I'll tell you exactly why. Not only have we seen institutional buy pressure since Bitcoin has come down to 34,788, but we have yet to see institutional sell pressure, indicating to me that we haven't yet seen a real rejection of Bitcoin's price inside of this range that we've been in over the last few weeks, with a support of around 34,788, a resistance of 44,800. In the micro time frames, that's more, medium term. In the micro, we're in a range of 38,000 to 41,950. Of course, we break 38,000, that opens the door to 35,000, as I talked about, and that is going to be the final test for Bitcoin to see, will it hold the higher low? If it fails to hold that higher low, we break down 25,880. But I've been saying this, and I said it was most likely not going to happen yesterday because of the fact that S&P 500 has yet to break its recent consolidation lows, despite the fact that all international markets closed the week breaking their consolidation lows. But the S&P 500 is really what matters. And guess what? Yes, the DXY is moving to the upside right now with the strength of the US dollar against all other major currencies. But at some point or another, it's going to stop. We've seen it time and time again. And when that resistance gets hit for the DXY, that's most likely going to be the bottom for Bitcoin. Are we at that resistance right now? Well, traditional markets are closed. We're not going to cover them today. But what I will say is that we are certainly approaching major resistance areas for this DXY, where in the past, we've certainly seen the DXY slow down at these areas. And so at some point or another, we have to realize that markets will not just keep going down. Of course, Bitcoin is down, let's say 40+% from its all-time high. And that means that it's in a discount territory, right? So check this out. Here's another puzzle piece. Daily on-chain exchange flow, not much there. We do have a tiny bit of Bitcoin coming onto exchanges, but Purpose Bitcoin ETF keeps getting large daily inflows. Why is this one important? This is a spot ETF in Canada, which means that they actually hold Bitcoin in their treasury, and they actually are buying up the dip right now. Ever since February of 2022, they've been buying up these dips. And so, yes, Bitcoin is range bound in a sideways trend right now. Not a surprise, once again, for the most accurate cryptocurrency channel on the internet. We predicted this with the monthly MACD crossover in January. That, in 2018, led Bitcoin to a sideways market for 5 months before we saw a final capitulation and then a break towards new highs, right? And so, does that mean that we're going to see a capitulation after this sideways price action? No, that doesn't have to happen. Once again, it could be a break down or it could be a break to the upside after the sideways price action. I think that this time around with this market, we know it's different. This isn't the same bull market from 2018, and that's clearly proven with Bitcoin dominance decoupling away from the DXY. And so after the sideways price action, if this is a different market, why wouldn't there be a case for Bitcoin to actually break to the upside, not the downside? And what I'm talking about is really important. That means Bitcoin does not come down to 25,000 anytime soon, and possibly ever. And so that's certainly on the table as well right now with institutions accumulating. We know there's 6-hour institutional volume snipers. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments below. I know this is a very turbulent time. We talked about a lot of fundamentals yesterday. Ukraine and Russia, inflation. We can go on and on. ARK, Kathy Woods just posted a new video. She does it every Friday when the numbers come out for unemployment. And she talked about the fact that she believes at some point or another we're going to be seeing a boost in innovation again, because that's the only thing that's going to combat all of these issues that we're currently seeing. If you see with Ukraine, they're using Bitcoin right now. It's the only thing they can use to, get their things done. When it comes to their financial system, it's not serving its purpose during a time like this. And I've been saying that as well. During geopolitical tension, Bitcoin is the best asset to be in. So I'm about to go back to this pool, snipers, but Terabet, you crushed it with that descending triangle, man, because I knew we were hitting resistance, but I was like, wait, we're actually in a descending triangle as well, which is huge, because if Bitcoin's in a descending triangle, Bitcoin dominance is in a descending triangle, that's so bullish. That also means that altcoins could potentially have bottomed out as well, and that we could see further continuation with altcoins. I mean, gosh, let's go look at our altcoin chart here. Let's see here. We've got all of these altcoins in green today. Let's see. I know XRP is doing well. Polkadot up about 3% right now. We've got some of these fundamentally sound coins like Maker, DAO, 3% to the upside right now. Wow, look, 11%. SLP, not bad. So we're seeing a lot of positive price action with altcoins today, which is awesome to see, because that's what we were expecting here on the Snipers channel, the most accurate channel on the internet. So if you appreciate these urgent updates and these fun updates, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, snipers, so we can hit 100,000 snipers on this channel. I'm about to get back to this pool because I've been enjoying my Saturday, as we all should. And with that being said, thank you all for tuning in today. I think that's all I wanted to cover. So just remember this. Here's the last thing. We are currently playing inside of the range with a support of 38,000 and a resistance of 41,950. We are in a position right now with our new daily candle fully away from the 50-day moving average, which is the last thing I actually wanted to mention. And so what we really need right now, because this is the first daily candle, I'll go back to the Bitcoin chart because this actually is very important, snipers. So this daily candle that we currently have right now is fully below this 50-day moving average. That's a big deal because it's the first one since we broke above the 50-day moving average recently. And so the first accomplishment we need to see for the bulls during this weekend is for Bitcoin to rescue this 50-day moving average, at least see a wick into that level around 40,200. That's going to be a very strong confirmation that Bitcoin isn't going to be breaching 38,000 US dollars. So that's what we're waiting for. Of course, anything's on the table. We had a bearish continuation, I'd say, daily candle yesterday. So there is certainly a potential we come in, we wick into the $35,000 level, but I don't believe if we come below 38,000, we're going to get below 35,000 unless the S&P 500 breaks its recent consolidation lows, because Bitcoin, as we did with our monthly candle analysis, is the stronger asset right now. And so with the fundamentals not changing over the last few days, I don't see that changing as well. So with that, thank you all for tuning in to the Snipers channel today. Smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Social Blade, YouTube Analytics says that we will 100% hit 100,000 snipers on this channel in a year, but we're gonna do it in 60 days. And so maybe even 30 days snipers, especially if this bull market starts to gain momentum. If we see Bitcoin dominance get rejected, we see Bitcoin break out of this ascending triangle. Why is 44,800 so important? So the range that we're in now, 38,000, 41,950, but why is 44,800 so important? We invalidate the neckline of the head and shoulder pattern that we've been under for this last few weeks. And that right there is a huge confirmation. And we validate the Adam and Eve bottom, and we validate the ascending triangle. 44,800 is a very important level. So I don't think it's a surprise that we saw a garden variety rejection, but what I will say confidently is it wasn't an institutional rejection. It was low volume, and we're even seeing less and less volume come in. That's why I didn't really have our chart with volume up today, because the volume right now is so insignificant. And that's a good thing right now, because the path of least resistance, for those that have been tuned in for some time, we've been making videos in the cryptocurrency market for the last 5 years, every single day. I always say this, the path of least resistance when there's light volume is always sideways to a little bit higher, not lower. So thank you all for tuning into the Snipers channel this Saturday. Enjoy your Saturday, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Snipers out.